with late game execution.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You see here, this is why the NBA. I can't talk like Bill Cosby. Sorry, I tried. I used to know how to do it back in the day. I just can't do it no more. I really can't. I wish I could, but I can't. I can't do that Bill Cosby voice, but the first game of last night's semifinals round for the Eastern Conference was it was everything. It was everything. Somebody, before I take off what I want to say next, somebody got mad at me because I laughed at my own joke. I think it was the Magic Johnson calling that JJ Redick video for almost about a week ago now. I think it was after game 4 when Magic Johnson went after JJ Redick. And I don't know what I said. I guess I laughed at my own joke, but somebody really flipped out in the conversation because I laughed at my own joke. But I think I know what type of person this is. It's probably a Lefantic, a Lakotas probably, a Lastan getting all in their feelings, or JJ Redick lover or whatever getting all his feelings because I made a video about Magic Johnson calling this dude out. JJ Redneck, as we call him over here, is a piece of you know what. But anyways, let's get on to the Boston Celtics and New York Knicks. Sorry I had to take a segue, but I had to put that out there because these dudes, man, these little stands, man, they finally coming out of their freaking hiding spot, trying to get bold now. But this game 1 for the Celtics and Knicks game, I actually live streamed it. I kind of regret live streaming because this game was boring at first, and then all of a sudden it just changed out of nowhere. It got a little bit more exciting, and then all of a sudden it just became a back and forth thing. But the two things I want to point out, which everybody's probably already gonna know already, what I'm gonna point out, is the Boston Celtics jacking up threes. I said this on the live. Why is Boston shooting up so many threes in this damn game? The Boston Celtics had a 20-point lead, I think, in the third quarter. I think it was up 75-55 at one point in time. It was up 75-55 at one point in time. And then all of a sudden the Celtics just decided to just start shooting more threes. They started the game shooting threes out of the wazoo. Like, soon as the first possession, I think, was a 3-pointer. Let's look at the stats right here. Let me look at the stats. So, altogether, the New York Knicks shot 37 threes. The Boston Celtics shot 60 threes. They shot 60 3-pointers and only made 15 of them. You miss 45 threes in one game. Not 2 games, not even 3 games. 1 game. And they wonder why the NBA, at least in the regular season, has been trash. They shot 45 threes. This is not a 3-point contest. This is game 1 at the Eastern Conference semifinals. And as Ticket TV calls them, that cockeyed coach better change this team's strategy because it just won't work shooting all those threes. You get hot once. Okay, you get hot once. But you ain't going to get hot every game. You got to change the strategy. And they just never changed the strategy. Even when the Knicks came back with threes too. But the Knicks came back with a scrappier approach, and they won scrappier than what the Celtics did. Celtics never changed their game plan at all. Just shooting threes. They deserve to lose. You let this team back in the game shooting threes. No pick and rolls, no nothing. Just threes. 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 Jayson Tatum had 23. Jayson Tatum was the worst of it all. Jayson Tatum was bad. I don't care what y'all say. Out of all the starters, he had the worst plus minus. He was terrible. He went 4 for 15 from 3, 7 for 23. He did get grab 16 rebounds, but he was terrible. -5, 23 points, 5 turnovers. Porzingis didn't do a damn thing out there in 13 minutes. Drew Holiday, 16 points, 7 for 14. Derek White had 19. He shot a lot of threes himself. He went 5 for 16. But he did other things. That's why he has a plus negative of 0. Jaylen Brown, 23 points, 7 for 20. Even him himself shot way too many threes. He was 1 for 10. But he had a +1 and a negative plus column. The bench, Pritchard had 13 points, 3 for 6, 2 for 5 from 3. Cornette had 4. Al Horford pretty much played the rest of the game for Porzingis. He went 2 for 6 and had 7 points. As for the New York Knicks, Mikal Bridges, 8 points. Crucial still at the end from Jaylen Brown. 7 assists. Anunoby had 29 points. He was 6 for 11. He was knocking them down. Karl Anthony Towns was trash, but he stepped up towards the end with his scrappiness. He had 14 points and 13 rebounds. Brunson had 29, 9 for 23. Josh Hart had 14 points and 11 rebounds. Man, I wish the Bucks had someone like Josh Hart. The bench didn't really get too much. Mitchell Robinson came in there, gave you 3 points, and McBride had 11 points in 19 minutes. As you know, Tibbs don't play a lot of people. Problem with New York, too. Once they got, well, I wouldn't say they got smart, but they played too much one-on-one ball with Jalen Brunson. They played way too much one-on-one ball. But they got lucky because OJ Anunoby was knocking down his threes, and then all of a sudden they put the defensive pressure on the Celtics towards the end of the game. But the Celtics just had a piss poor game plan towards the end of this. They just fell in love with that 3 too much. But this is them. This is what they do. And they keep doing this. They don't change anything. They will lose the series. Because now they're playing a healthy team. Now you're playing a healthy team. You didn't play a healthy team last series against Orlando. Yeah, Orlando was missing some people. And you didn't play any really healthy series last year on your finals run and win. But now you're playing teams that got people out there that are healthy. You just can't jack up a whole bunch of things and expect to win. But that's their philosophy right there. And if they don't change it, they'll be gone too. Sitting at home right next to Giannis and LeBron and KD and Devin Booker and who else? Who else just got kicked out of the playoffs recently? I can't even think right now. Sitting right next to Paul George and Kawhi Leonard and James Harden on a couch somewhere. If they keep doing this, they keep playing like that. But anyways,